All right, we have Paul Schwartz with us. He is here, the great beat writer for the New York Post, covering the Giants. Paul, you rocking with us?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can hear you and see you, Paul. You are fine. How you doing, sir?
Good, good. Yeah, Abdul Carter, no surprise. Giants loved him. They wanted to trade up to get Cam Ward. They tried as recently as today to go up. Gave up, would have given up next year's first round pick. No go. The Titans were set. So as far as the Browns and Jaguars making the trade, really didn't affect the Giants at all because Travis Hunter was going to go number 2 to the Browns or to the Jaguars. So Giants got the guy they want. Clearly, they did not think Shedeur Sanders was worth the number 3 pick. We'll see if they try to trade up into the first round to get him. But they love Abdul Carter. They get a plug-and-play guy, best pass rusher in the draft. A lot of people think the best player in the draft. So we'll see. Easy pick for the Giants.
Paul, what do you think of Abdul Carter's fit that he has on for the draft? I feel like you could pull this off.
I saw it. It's that long. Yeah, I mean, I probably could not pull it. I think you need a tall and thin person for that.
He's right.
I am not tall and not quite as built as Abdul Carter. Yeah. No, I mean, he's the classic edge rusher at the top of the draft. I was told he'd be a top 5 pick in basically any draft you could think of. So,
Paul, let me ask you one quick question. What do you think of this stress fracture injury
the
that
Giants
Carter has?
The Giants checked it all out. He doesn't need surgery. Obviously, this was not a secret. They saw MRIs, they saw X-rays. The Giants don't think it's a factor because they took him at number 3. So I think it's pretty much healed by now anyway.
Okay, so they're feeling good about that. Paul, do you think it's likely that the Giants try to trade back up into the first round? I know you're waiting to see on that, but are the Giants going to try to do that to see if there's a quarterback they like late that they could possibly do that?
I don't know about likely. I think it's definitely possible. Now, the Browns making this trade, the Browns have a lot of ammunition now, right? They have pick number 33 and 36. So they have more ammunition now than the Giants do to go make a trade up into the first round and get a quarterback. I think that's what they want to do. The Giants this morning told me that they thought that the Browns would try to get a quarterback. I don't think the Giants are going to mortgage their farm to get a quarterback. There are definitely guys they like. I think they would definitely trade up into the first round if they could get Shedeur Sanders. They didn't think he was the value pick at 3. I think if they could get him in the mid to late first round, I think they would do that. I'm not sure about Jackson Dart at this point or Jalen Milroe. I just don't know. I mean, there's a lot of speculation that Brian Daboll likes Jackson Dart. There's a lot to like, but he was not the number 3 pick in the draft. So basically the Giants are looking at this and saying, we don't think we need to draft a quarterback to play this year. We have Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. So, and I think other than Cam Ward, the Giants looked at this draft class and said, we don't think any of these guys really is capable of playing right away. They need time to wait and mature and kind of learn the ropes. So if they do that, one of these guys, they would have the luxury of that because they got 2 veterans on the team already.
No, it's good to see. Look, could happen. We'll see what they do. And if the Giants do address quarterback later on in this draft. That is Paul Schwartz, a great beat reporter for the New York Post. Paul, appreciate the time. Next time I see you, you got to have that Abdul Carter fit on. I got to make sure you get a fit of that. Somebody's got to get that.
I like the Travis Hunter pink. I think looks better on it.
Okay.
Pink, yeah.
All right. We can go with that. We'll have to see if that can happen. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you, man.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
All right.